Hey, Bethany.
Thanks for joining me in my office. I told someone one time when I gave a tour, this is where the magic happens.
That's true, though.
This is where it all happens. And we are bringing you an amazing guest today. I can't wait for you to meet Sarah, who used to be an RN.
Yep, that's right. An emergency room nurse.
And in the emergency room. Oh, I bet you see a lot of gory stuff.
Yeah, I was a level 1 trauma center, so we saw a lot.
Did you ever see any truck drivers?
No, I mean, I'm sure we had truck drivers, but there were so many people that we saw. I don't remember.
Like
one
head
specific.
injuries and car accidents and tough.
Yeah, a lot. I mean, we had a huge, wide variety of a lot of different things. So from anybody who stubbed their toe, who decided to use the emergency room, to somebody who was in like a major motor vehicle accident and needed a lot of trauma work done on them. So it was a really good hospital to go to.
Well, and Sarah's specialty is multi-level marketing. And so don't turn off the show. Because I know what you're thinking, but we are going to turn your thoughts around today and give you something new to think about. Because Sarah has spent the last several years of her career figuring out all the ins and outs of different programs in multi-level marketing.
Yeah, and I mean, network marketing is really, it's not the most perfect vehicle on the planet, but it is the best vehicle option to help bring in multiple streams of income into your life and help to empower you to step into more things that you have passion for to do, like what your purpose is. Not live in this life where you're doing this job where you don't actually feel excited to get up in the morning to go to. I mean, most people are grudgingly going to work and then halfway giving their family like 35% of them, versus having this opportunity that pads their like $500 a month to $600 a month to $1,000 a month to whatever you want.
Right.
Lets you breathe easier and then lets you kind of step into more of the things that excite you in life.
Well, we'd like to help the truckers and their wives bring in an extra $50,000 to $60,000 a year in income. So that's what we're aiming to do.
Okay.
And you recently stepped away from your job.
Yeah.
And are doing this full time. So talk to me about what you do for people, like if people are just trying to figure out their path. Talk to me a little bit about the coaching and what they might be able to do to sell things from their house.
Okay, so what I love about network marketing is that there's so many different companies out there to choose from.
There are a lot.
So it can be kind of overwhelming if you look at it. I mean, sometimes you think, you probably hear when you go to the hairdresser, 2 or 3 different companies that the hairdressers are talking about, and then you may go to a PTA meeting and hear another couple things that all the moms are doing, and you may, go down to the coffee shop and hear something else. And that's awesome because there's so many choices. So it's really finding out what the best choice is for you, what fits best into your life and what your passion is. And the cool thing about network marketing is, like, if I said, hey, Bethany, you need to go check out this movie at AMC down the street. It is so awesome, right? And you went and checked it out and said, man, Sarah, thank you so much for telling me to go see this movie. It was so awesome. AMC would not pay me for that.
Right.
But I would refer because we naturally refer things that are awesome, right? If there was an awesome new restaurant, I'd be like, hey, Bethany, go check out this new restaurant, like the Lifehouse. Go check out the Lifehouse. It's so awesome. I love the coffee there, and you would go and check it out and be like, oh my gosh, thank you, Sarah. Okay, Lifehouse, where's my check?
Right. Right.
And so it's finding a product that fits into your...
that you love.
Yeah, that you love.
I always tell people, you have to find a product that you absolutely love. And when you love it, you can do very well.
Yeah, well, that's number one, but you also want to look at other things with network marketing. Like, you want to look at the owners of the company. Do they have network marketing experience, or are they just like some CEO in corporate America who's never done anything in network marketing?
Something new.
Right? You want to look at, I don't know the numbers off the top of my head, but I think it's like 1,800 new network marketing companies are created every single year.
So you want to look at the longevity, how long it's been out there. I have another RN that I work with, and she sells clothing. And she does home parties, loves it because she works with a few women that she loves. And she earns a 6-figure income selling clothing in just a few home parties a month.
Yeah.
Because you know how us women are about our clothes.
Why not buy them at your house?
Well, and think of it this way. If your wives were doing this, you wouldn't have to pay for all their clothes because they would get some.
Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. You want to look at their compensation plan to see how it's going to support, because if your wife's at home and you're out on the road, you want it to be something that they don't want another chore or something else to do.
Right.
They want something that they can easily fit into their life.
And that they enjoy.
And that they enjoy.
The one lady that I worked with on the clothing, she just said, I loved it. I loved every part of it.
Yep.
I like clothes anyways. I like seeing all the new styles. I know you work with a company that makes shakes.
Yeah.
You said you like the shakes, you like the pills, you fell in love with the product.
Yes.
And then you started distributing it.
Yeah, I actually didn't even know what network marketing was. Most people have this
Really
feeling.
negative feeling about it. Let's face it. Most people, when you think about the concept, have had someone ask them to some meeting that they wouldn't tell you what it was about, which is not the way we recommend that you do it. And then you show up and waste the hour. But that is not, unfortunately, they've masked the industry because there are people making genuine checks every month because they love a product and they're sharing a product with other people that have similar interests to theirs.
Well, what you've seen is a huge shift happen in the industry because now people are actually coming out and owning network marketing. So before they'd be like, well, it's this thing, network marketing. Like nobody would say it.
Right.
But now it's like, no, it's network marketing. Have you heard of it? It's
like
so
feminism.
Exciting.
It's a swear word.
So exciting. Have you heard of it? Yeah.
All right, so our number one rule for today is network marketing is not a swear word.
No, that's true.
I know, I coach and know more than one or two individuals that make a significant income doing it. And every time I was surprised at what people were making.
Yeah.
Because I was one of those people that thought, oh no, not that.
Yeah, well, there's so many things around it, and it's really about educating and empowering people. So, educate yourself on the industry. That would be step one. And once you understand the industry and where all these weird, strange terms that people throw out automatically when they hear the word network marketing, multi-level marketing, when you understand where they came from, then you'll be empowered to not think that way about it. And you'll see it really as a life preserver and not this thing that's like an anchor that's going to drag you down and drag down your family and friends.
Right. Well, and I love that you're putting on your website and going to continue to put on your website information that helps people figure it out. I mean, it's complex. If you don't know, if you haven't researched it, it can be complex. But it is something that people can do at home.
Yeah.
It's something that people can sign up for. And so stay tuned. We're going to take a quick commercial break because you've got to hear this message. And we'll be right back with Sarah, where she talks to us more about how you or your wife can make money at home. Stay tuned. We got an exciting idea for you. Bring your homemade money idea, package it up, and bring it to Dallas. And Matt, tell us where.
You're going to come to the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas, and you are going to pitch your homemade money idea to my group of investors. If we like your idea, one of you is going to get funded. Join us in the tank.
Welcome back to Homemade Money, and I hope you decided to go sign up for Truck Tank. I'm one of the judges, and I can't wait to see all of the people that are entering. We're going to be giving away money for one of you to start a business right here at the GATS in Dallas at the end of August. So sign up and get your place so that you can come pitch to the judges. We are excited to see your stuff, and I'm excited to be a part of it. So we are back to Homemade Money, and I'm here with Sarah Rue, who is an Isogenics independent consultant, as well as she runs a company called Smile Project Freedom to help educate people on network marketing. So I want to give them 3 things you would do if you wanted to research some of these opportunities.
Okay, so I would say Number one is there's so many companies out there, it can be very overwhelming. So I would start with a direct selling association, which you can go online and look that up, and they will list the top 100 global network marketing companies and how they rank. So that's really important.
And we will put links on both my Facebook and my Twitter to these websites so that you don't have to go find them. Both Sarah Rue and I'm Bethany A. Will on Twitter. We'll put them on both sites and also on my Facebook. So you can just click and we will link you directly to these sites. So the first thing they're going to do is go out to the national, say it again.
International, so it's Direct Selling Association.
Okay.
And it's going to have the top 100 companies in all of network marketing.
So give me 4 or 5 that I might recognize.
Okay, so you'd see somebody like Mary Kay. I mean, of course, I'm going to say Isogenics.
Right.
You would see somebody like Ambit or Amway.
Okay, awesome. All right. So once they look and maybe they see something that's attractive to them, what would be the second step that you would give them if they're interested in looking at starting a family business?
Well, I would say that you want to educate yourself on network marketing as an industry, because in the industry we get a lot of objections because it's lack of education in certain areas, right? You hear things like, oh, network marketing, that's a pyramid scheme, or things like that. And one of my favorite videos that I like to send people to is by David Wood, and it's you can go onto YouTube, and it's myths about network marketing.
Awesome.
And he busts through every single.
So I'll give you a link to that one too. The first one, I'll give you a link to the association where it shows the top 100, and then the myths about network marketing. I wonder, that's probably not as fun as Mythbusters, because that's one of my favorite shows.
That's what I always want to say when I share it.
I watch every one of those, and I'm sitting there like, I don't know what's going to happen. Is the car going to blow up? Is it going to is it going to crash? Exactly. They get me every time. I always guess it wrong. Always. And I'm a science geek too. Never get that show right.
It's the wrong racehorse.
In my next life, I am totally going to be on a Mythbusters show. You can invite me, I'll go. All right, so number one, they look up the top 100 because we want them to have one of the more credible, larger companies. Number two, they're going to watch, do you know how long it is? 5 minutes, 10 minutes?
I think total, because it's about 4 or 5 videos, so I think total it's under 30 minutes.
Okay,
so it's not that long.
They're going to get a chance to review all of the things people say about it and what's true and what's not, and debunk any of the myths for some of the belief systems that we've adopted that are wrong. Exactly. And then number three, what do you tell them for number three?
Well, number three is once you've selected the company with the product, the compensation plan, the owners, the things that you're looking for in a really good network marketing company, you're going to find somebody locally and you're going to lock arms with them, and you're going to work with them to build whatever you want, if it's a car payment or $60,000-$70,000 a year replacing an income.
Right. So how are they going to find this person? They're just going to be at the local gym and go, hey Jim.
Well, I think
hey Fred, do you know anybody that's doing Amway?
Actually, I mean, a lot of times if you just ask around, somebody will know somebody.
Someone will know somebody. I think that's true.
Yeah.
In the major ones, absolutely.
Yeah, exactly. But if not, I mean, it could be as simple as a Google search of a local event going on. A lot of companies in network marketing do local events regularly, even quarterly. Or you could even usually call the company. I know with our company, if you call them, they'll lock you up.
Introduce you with somebody.
With somebody.
And you're going to San Diego soon, aren't you?
Yeah, this weekend. Yep.
Tell me about what kind of event that is and what you're doing.
It's so crazy because it's an incredible energy of positivity, being in a room with people who want more out of life. And it's not just about product education, and it's not just about learning how to earn money. It's about learning how to connect with people on a different level. And being in a culture of positivity in a world where you don't necessarily see so much positive when you're doing your day-to-day. Right. And so it's nice to know that there's going to be about 15,000 people at this event. So imagine 15,000 people for that many days, of people who want to do more on this planet, who aren't just going for a goal of more money, because more money is important, but they're going for a goal of more money because they want to contribute back.
And a better life. Right.
Exactly. It's about having abundance so that you can serve more, which is one of the things that attracted me to this company.
I like it. I wish I could join you in San Diego.
Yes, I do too. At least one day.
I still haven't completely ruled it out. I just haven't scheduled it.
You would fit right in. Bright, shiny, happy people.
Well, and that's been my gift to the world is I try to put a positive foot forward. I mean, I've been through some excruciating personal situations, losing the dads for my first 2 children, and so I think that is important to feed positive out and to pour into other people's lives. Yeah. And that's why I do what I do.
Yeah. Well, and we were actually talking about this before the show, about how you have to have positive to be able to pour into others. I mean, abundance isn't just about money. Abundance is about being a happy person, right? So that you can, abundance isn't being full in all these other areas of your life, so you can pour into others. So imagine showing up to your kids in a different way, because now you have a little bit more breathing room, because you don't have to worry about $500 making or breaking you that month.
Right.
You know?
Right.
So
I love that. And your son's going with you to San Diego. How old is your
he's
son?
15.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, love boys at 15 because they still talk to you.
Yeah, well, we're on that teenage part, but yeah, you're right. I mean, it's exciting because he has been able, this company and this industry has unlocked doors for him to see that there's unlimited possibilities for his future.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
Exciting.
And I hope we've imparted that to you today. Sarah, thank you for coming on the show and talking to us about network marketing.
Yes. Thank you for having me on the show.
And we will put links up on Facebook and Twitter on how to find those resources that we referenced. And we appreciate you joining us, and we hope you found some nuggets to get you on a different path. Have a super great week.
Gather the girlfriends for a really good time. Hit the dance